to my channel. So I'm so thankful for you guys following my postpartum journey, and welcome back. So today we're going to talk a little about my breastfeeding journey postpartum so far. So I'm currently 3 weeks. Well, I'll be 3 weeks on Thursday postpartum. So this little is almost 3 weeks too. So it's crazy how fast this has gone. And it's also been very like up and down for the breastfeeding. So with my first daughter, she like latched on just fine from the beginning in the hospital, and there was no problems whatsoever. Like, it didn't hurt. I mean, there was discomfort, but there was no like pain, we'll say. So I honestly expected the same thing with this one. But this time around, like, she latched on right away and it was fine in the hospital. I'd say the first 2 days was fine. She was nursing all the time, and like there was some discomfort and like some pain. But then it was like end of day 2, and day 3 was just a nightmare. My nipples were so bloody and so scabbed and like tore up. Like, I've never seen nipples do that. I didn't expect that. Like, it was so bad. I mean, she just apparently, come to find out, it's a latching problem. So she has like a tight tongue, which I'd never heard of. So similar to like a tongue tie. But she just was really struggling, I guess, to latch, or I was struggling how to get her to latch properly. So yeah, she just tore the hell up out of my nipples. And it was really bad. So day 3 was the worst day, honestly, during this whole recovery so far. But she seemed to be getting what she needed. She at her doctor's appointment the following day, they weighed her. She was gaining weight. Doctor's super happy. But I was telling him about how bad my nipples were, and he's like, So they were like looking into it, and I went and saw a lactation nurse, which I never had to do with my first one. So really this time around, I mean, it's so true what they say, that every baby is different. So like, you just never know what to expect. So I couldn't have prepared for this because I had no idea it was going to happen. I just went off my first experience that was totally fine. It was great bonding experience and like just comforting for both her and I. And this time around, it's just been different. So I also ended up getting mastitis. So mastitis is like a bacteria infection in the breast that like, it's so uncomfortable. You get like a fever and chills, like you get hard lumps all in your boobs. Like it sucks. It's so bad. So I realized that when I visited the lactation nurse, like there was the hot spots and stuff, and she's like, oh yeah, she goes, I'm pretty sure like this is starting mastitis. So she called my OB, and I got to go see him, got me on antibiotics right away, which the antibiotics were awesome. They fixed it, but awesome also sarcastically, because it was like horrible diarrhea like the whole time I was on the pills. So it was like just been one thing after another with this postpartum journey, I feel like. But we got the mastitis cleared up. However, now my milk supply is gone way down. So I did have to incorporate formula. So now for the past like 4 days, she's been doing like 50-50 nursing and formula. And that's been, I feel like it's been working well. I've been able to pump still and get bottles for her. And let's see. So, I've struggled mentally with having to give the formula. I'm better now, like after a couple of days, and really like fed baby is the happy baby. And I truly, truly believe that. So the struggle that I have, and I had it with my first daughter too, when we finally had to go to formula, was you just feel like you can't provide for your baby. And I think that's been the mental issue that I've had again this time around. But she's done really good taking to the formula, and her belly's full and happy, and she's getting what she needs, you know, with incorporating that. So still feeding it when I can, and pumping throughout the day to get as much milk as I can. And I'm just taking it day by day, like really just as long as I'm not getting stressed out and putting too much pressure on myself, then I'll just go with as much milk as I can get out for her and enjoying the nursing, because now that we've fixed the latch, like, oh, it's so enjoyable, and I just love the bonding time with actually like having her breastfeed. But yeah, for now it's just day by day, taking it, you know, as it comes with whatever's going to happen. Once we decide to switch over to formula all the way, you know, I'll be fine with that. With my first daughter, my milk dried up. I ended up with mastitis as well with her. And as soon as I got it, my milk supply like just went away as well. So this one I've actually been able to kind of build back up. So that's been positive. But yeah, so that's been the first few weeks of breastfeeding. It's a very, very crazy, just the pain experience. I mean, I have never cried so hard. Like, it was just anticipating the latch on. It was horrible. I mean, breastfeeding has been worse than the whole labor and delivery, the contractions and everything. Like, and I had built it up so the other way, thinking that the contractions, you know, I just anticipated so much pain with the contractions, and it wasn't that bad this time around. So when you think you know, you don't know. Be prepared for anything, I guess. Like, you never know what's going to happen. But honestly enjoying as much as I can through the pain when I, you know, was in pain. But still enjoying every moment, because she'll be our last little. So trying to soak it all up. But so that's the breastfeeding update. I have a few little snippets I'll add in here. But if you guys have any questions or any suggestions that you want to hear updates on, I'll be doing the next postpartum body update on Thursday. So I'll get that up for you guys. But everything's going well, and enjoying as much as I can this time with my little lady. So thanks for following. Make sure you like and subscribe to keep on getting updates. So we are 3 weeks postpartum, and I'm finally to a stage where this doesn't hurt. Like, nursing is finally enjoyable. Like, it's just that nice connection and bond. Like, I love this time. The first was so hard with so much pain, so I'm really enjoying it now. So she's taking right to and not hurting, so latching much better.